Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a bear or a man?
But bro, I'll be honest, I don't really recall my dreams, bro. Like, it's gonna sound weird, but like,
Someone said to me, you look good. I said, I know I do.
gee.
Let's go and welcome back to another episode of Talking Trophies. You know the vibe. Damian, what's going on?
Yeah, nah, not too much. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, being good. Damian, you lost a bit of weight, Kaz.
Nah, not really. Man. Grew a bit more. You know what I mean?
Damian, you know how I know you're
Happens every
Damian.
time, brother.
The mic always drops.
That's it, bro. Yeah, nah, I just got to grow a bit more of a beard, you
Yeah.
know, and yeah, just decided to wear the hat today. So.
This is Damian. This is you if you stay consistent to the workouts for another 4 months.
That's it. Rayvo was looking for a light-skinned brother to jump on the potty, and he reckons I fit the criteria for Damo. So yeah,
He's actually dead set.
We look
Hey,
like-
do they not look like each other?
He's my cousin, bro. Long lost cousin, brother.
But hey, Deeves and Davies, we got the one and only Zayd from Tapped In.
Yo.
You know what I mean? This guy is family. I've known him most of my life, almost my whole life. And I love having him on because last year when I was doing my rankings, we were talking about our favorite episodes from 2023.
Yeah.
I actually said the episode with him and Daniel was my favorite.
Yeah, St Kilda, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That was
at
a mad one.
the crib in St Kilda. And
Yeah.
I said that was probably our best episode. Zayd, man, what's going on, Kaz?
Same old, man. I wish I had more to tell you. Just working,
Yeah.
stuck in the matrix.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way out.
Doing a bit of community work.
Oh, you know how it is, brother. Always
Yeah.
got to give back,
Yeah,
What about yourself, man? What's new? What's the latest
Same
with
old,
the big
bro.
Rayvo?
Nothing new. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did break my streak of not listening to music for 5 months.
No way.
It's over.
No
The
way.
streak has stopped.
Was it in
and
the
a
gym?
new streak. Nah. It was at a wedding. I was at my
okay.
cousin's wedding, and what a night! I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't stepped out, and I love the culture music here and there. You know what I mean?
But does that really count if you listen to music through a wedding? Like, you're not actually going
That's
on
still
your
mu-
playlist, picking a banger and shit, you know what I
Nah,
mean?
it's still music, man. Because you're vibing to it, you're enjoying it, man.
Low-key,
You know what I mean?
You're buzzing, yeah?
Yeah. I
hear you.
didn't get up for the West African Guala music.
Yeah.
You know, the Afrobeat stuff. You know that stuff where they get a couple of drums and start talking in broken English on a beat.
100%.
But I didn't
Trendy.
get up for that. But I got up for the cultural dancing and I did a little bit of a shoulder shake.
Pop them shoulders and shit.
Kazi,
Yeah.
the shoulder shaking, not shoulder, the shoulder dances, Kaz, hit different. Every time I go to these weddings, I'm just in absolute awe of Eritrean culture, bro.
Yeah.
I just love you're just there having a good time. I mean, to be honest, I'm not the best dancer,
Yeah.
but
Did you have the sword and shit as well?
no,
The
I didn't have
full-
the sword.
Ah,
I just
come on, G, you can
did
have the whole
I
thing,
just
bro.
did the dance, the shoulders, the claps.
Yeah,
It's just I realized, you know what it is? For Eritrean dancing, I clocked this. You don't actually have to know how to dance. You just have to, one, look like you're having a good time. So you got to do that. I don't know how.
doing the side smiles.
Oh,
and
this
shit,
one, yeah, this one. Little hype ups and stuff.
kill it all,
And you gotta like flow with the beat. Like if the beat gets a bit faster, you get the shoulders going a little bit
You
faster.
gotta have rhythm, yeah. You gotta have
Yeah,
rhythm.
bro. You gotta have rhythm, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I don't know. I had a good time, bro. That's with my cousins, and it was a good night, man. I actually really enjoyed it. It was probably top 3 weddings I've been to in my life,
Man.
and it was amazing, bro. Just chilling with family because it was mostly family in the wedding. So just seeing all my cousins there, catching up with people I haven't seen in like 6 months.
Yeah.
I think congrats to my cousin, but I think they hosted probably one of the best weddings I've been to in my life.
Fuck, that's a big one, bro.
Vibes wise, yeah, bro. I don't know. There's something about being around family, even though it's distant relatives. These are like third cousins to me.
Yeah.
It's just there's something about being. I don't know what it is, man. Like,
Nah, I know what you mean. It gives you like a feeling, like a buzz, yeah?
yeah, man.
Just
And
feel good.
it's a safe space too. I think too. That's what it is too.
Yeah.
It's a safe space. You're comfortable. You can be yourself. Have a laugh with your cousins and
Yep.
take the piss. You know, dance,
100%.
laugh, eat, have dinner together, talk, catch up with people you haven't seen in months.
100%.
Yeah.
Can I ask, did you sort of go back on that music listening journey? Like once you left the venue, have you gone back to listen to your tunes, or you went back
Nah.
to your streak?
Mate, I went
I
back,
feel like it's still-
repented to
doesn't-
God, asked God to forgive me, and
Move on, right? Just go back.
nah,
to
I
moving.
didn't go back. I don't know, man. To be honest, I think I am done with music in general.
Yeah.
I had a Uncle Ruckus moment when I was shopping on Saturday morning. I went to DFO South Wharf and I went to a shop. I think it's called the Universal. You know
Yeah, yeah,
Universal?
yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
Universal?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, I went there. I'm like, yo, let me suss out some teas or stuff like that. You know, just stuff because I know like I go DFO South Wharf, and whenever I go there, I shop for the next season. So if it's winter,
You buy
I'm
summer
shopping
shit.
for summer stuff
Okay.
because that's when it's all discounted. You know.
Yeah.
So I go in there and this nigga is blasting some, bro. And I swear to God, I didn't know who the artist was, but it just sounded like gang, shoot this nigga in the head, bang, bang.
At the
and
shop?
the song that was on, and I know it's not him playing it, but the fact that nigga was there, I looked at him, I'm like, nigga, please.
We're just trying to buy our clothes, mate. We don't need to hear this
Like,
bullshit.
I don't want to rob someone after. Like, the music had me, like, I don't know what it was, if it was just some 6 cents, Kaz. It wanted me to gank from the shop.
Bro, seriously, that's frequency, cuz. Wallahi, real shit.
The frequency.
The frequencies, brother.
The
It's real.
frequency.
Yeah,
Kaz.
yeah.
So yeah, bro, I went in there, Kaz, and anyways, that's how I think I'm done with music. I was like, Kazi, I was like, bro, I looked at music, as I was walking, I'm like, Kazi, are you playing this stuff?
The guy's like, what, bro? Nah, not really, yeah.
I was like, the guy was stripping out. I go, Kazi, you playing this? He goes, nah, man. The shop is. I'm like, damn, bro, you guys making us look bad. And I just walked out of the shop.
That's fucked. Wallahi.
But
frequencies are real, but
yeah.
On the side note, frequencies are real, man. And I agree with you. Like, music is just not the same. But do you think that the quality of music that's coming out today is a bit like? Because I always try to think to myself, like, bro, when I was young, music used to hit proper, you know. But now, like, I don't know if it's because of this certain type of music that's out there, or we're just getting older, mate. You know what I mean?
Nah, I think it's just you getting older, bro.
Yeah, but
I think it is. I think it is.
For me, man.
Because to be honest, guys, the beats are. I've never seen beats as good as this, like, for a while, bro. Like the music now, you can tell the beats are crazy. The beats are crazy. Just the rappers rapping on it are not the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's not like even for example, like people love R&B. I realized, like 80s, 90s R&B is like or early 2000s because they love it.
Yeah,
people love it, and people are trying to remake that stuff. Like someone that's doing something similar is like what's her name, Caesar or something. Caesar. She makes not pop, but like she makes that old school music. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I don't know, bro. I don't think I can go back to listening to music, man. I'm in my audio book bag right now.
Oh, true.
I'm in my audio
podcasts or just audiobooks?
Nah, okay, podcast at work.
Yeah.
If I'm in the office, I'm smashing out like 3 podcasts.
True, in one shift.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's
like
an
an
hour video,
hour. Yeah, true.
But I love my Friday. What I do is on Fridays, I catch up on podcasts while I'm working from home. So I have the YouTube videos on the side. That's where I watch a bit of Tapped In. Check out Tapped In because they normally drop on Thursdays.
Brother, we normally drop on Wednesdays, on Fridays. We don't, you know.
Now, normally that's it's always on Friday mornings. I'll like from start my day. I'll go through. Fridays is my Melbourne podcast day. That's what I call it.
Okay, so you give a bit of.
That's when I listen. Yeah? That's when I listen to all the Melbourne content, all the videos. Yeah. For example, Disruption drop on Wednesdays. You guys drop on Thursdays. Bittersweet Wednesdays. Galacticos I listen on Galacticos I only you know it's crazy. I don't watch the Galactico videos. I listen to the audio at work. That's one of my work ones.
Nah, but doesn't it go harder when you watch
it? Does. It does. But I think it's just something that gets me past my work day. Yeah. That's why, you know what I mean? It's just like hearing your boys and stuff. Yeah. On a Wednesday because it drops on a Wednesday. It drops on Tuesday, so I listen to it on the Wednesday. That's why I listen to it. So I'll listen to the Galacticos at work. But the thing is, sometimes the early stitches, sometimes I do a little giggle in the office, Kaz. And you know the whiteys, they love when a nigga is enjoying something, Kaz. Why people just wanna? Why is this nigga that happy? You know?
Why is he enjoying life right now?
Why is he enjoying life, bro? Right.
That's bad, bro. That's bad, bro.
Hey, listen. Let's jump into the episode. Let's do how deep can it get? We'll start off with this one. What does self-care mean to you?
What does self-care mean to you?
Yeah. What do you do for self-care? Maybe. What's your thoughts on self-care?
I would say having a good sense of self-care just means to me is knowing when you're about to reach a burnout and being able to just be like, you know what? Like, you know, sometimes you might make a lot of promises or you might make a lot of, you might line up a lot of things for yourself, but you feel like you're reaching that phase where you just, you're just getting a bit out of it and, you just, like...
burnt out. Yeah, burnt out. Yeah.
You know, but just being able to tell yourself, like, not this week, man. Like, I'll push it to next week or whatever, because I have a bad trait of always saying yes to things.
Yeah.
And then later on, I'll realize that I've just like I booked myself way too much
Yeah.
for the week.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, you just feel burnt out. So I think self-care for me would just be having a good radar on when you feel like, you're reaching a burnout and whatnot.
So what do you do? What do you do when you're about to get burnt out?
But you just got to say no, brother. To be honest, you say no to everything that doesn't service you in terms of, self-care. So like, for example, I like to keep the weekends free just so I can do my own thing,
Yeah.
But I find that because I'm busy during the week, I'll send everything into the weekend.
Yeah. Just cram in an episode on
cram
an episode in a Saturday, but somehow we're recording it on Monday.
That's a perfect example, Like I'll be like, yeah, sweet Saturday, I'm down for a party. Saturday will come and I'm just knocked out,
Yeah.
Just feel out of it and that. So I just said, have a good radar on when you feel like.
So what do you do? What do you do if you're just you're burnt out? You want to take a break? What are you doing?
I would say you exercise your physical, and if your physical's burnt out, you move to exercising your mental. Sometimes, for an example, you're reading a book, which is a good way to practice self-care. But after like an hour, you might feel like mentally drained. So you go turn on your physical side, So you hit the gym or whatever. Or if you've already trained and you feel fatigued, then step into the mental side of things,
Yeah.
But what about you? What would you say would be a way to tackle self-care? Or what does self-care look like to you?
What does self-care look? Yeah, taking a break, man. Kaz, one thing I do, bro, and I know it's gonna sound mad zesty, Kaz.
Fuck, not another zesty. I already said how deep can it get?
But I know. But one thing I do is I love a good shop.
Yeah.
And my mum I was having this chat with my mum on Thursday, and she goes, one thing he does every time he just needs to take a break, he goes to DFO South Wharf, spends 4 hours there, comes back with 10 bags, and shows off to the family what he got.
Yeah.
And that's what I do.
Shopping is therapeutic, wallah. That's what they say,
shopping is therapeutic,
yeah.
Kaz. That's one thing I do. I go shopping and I just buy stuff. I realize, bro, for some reason, bro, and I did it recently. That's why it's on the top of my head. That's the one thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I do, bro. I go shopping. I'll buy some new kicks. I'll buy myself. I'll just be like, yo, let me spoil myself a little bit. Freshen up a little bit. Buy some perfumes. Like even when I went, I had to buy for the wedding, I went to buy just like the suit part. Because I'm like, I know I'm going to need this for work later on. I might as well get this stuff done.
But I saw that. Was that the 3-piece that you had on the weekend? But that was mad.
Did I look good,
wallah, you killed that one.
And you know what? Just for the Deeps, just for our beloved Deeps, I'm putting a photo right here.
That's it.
That's me there.
Whoever knows how to suit up when it's time.
That is me. I'm right there. Tell him, baby.
007 or like 007.
Guys, I'll tell you the truth, but you see that 3-piece suit, it was the first time I ever rocked it. And guess what?
Compliments for days or what?
Oh, of course.
That's
and I hate taking compliments, but you know what I did? For one of them, I was cocky. Someone said to me, you look good. I said, I know I do.
Gee,
that was the first time I've ever done that in my life, guys. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to boost your ego a little bit.
You don't have to tell me twice. I know how good I look. I see the mirror right here.
Guess what I did? I did the famous Will Smith line one time. I was talking to my cousins. I was having a chat with my cousins. Just mid-conversation, I turned, because there was a massive mirror just facing us. And I just turned around mid-conversation. We're having a full talk, guys. I just turned around and I just said, mirror, mirror on the wall, I ain't too short, I ain't too tall. Damn if I don't got it all.
But I had the confidence, bro. Yeah, the confidence. The 3-piece brings it out of you, you know?
Guys,
you feel more exclusive, more
it
like
does,
luxury, you know?
It does, man. And what I did was, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm gonna continue the zesty run. But one thing I do whenever I do go shopping, whenever I go shopping for like formal clothes or something like that, if it's not an extremely extroverted girl, that's like the retailer.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not an extremely extroverted girl, or the guy ain't gay, I'm not interested. I'm not buying the clothes.
So what do you mean? The worker has to be gay or like an extroverted female, girl. Yeah?
Nothing else. Because you know what? Whenever I go shopping, one thing I do when I go shopping, I dress as dusty as possible. Yeah. So I'm wearing trackies, hoodie on, that. When I go there. So as soon as they look at me, they go, Who's this black fella about to rob the shop?
He can't afford this.
Yeah, he can't afford this area. So when they look at me, they start just, oh my God. And then, but what happens is as soon as I go, so I went to one of the suit shops and I'm like, yo, what's up? You know, I went in, I said, hey, listen, I'm looking for a suit. As soon as that guy looked at me and goes, okay.
Brother. Hey, I don't know. You guys have been on an incline of zesty shit, brother. Last couple episodes, you know what I mean? They're going towards.
Hey, come in the frame.
They're going towards all that inclusive shit, bro. What's going on here, bro?
Nah, Kazi. I'm telling you, Kaz. I'm
Switching up
telling
on
you.
us, G.
Nah, Kaz. Me still the same Rayvo, Kaz, because I've been doing this since I was 18.
Shit.
But anyways, what happened was I go, and then as soon as the guy goes, okay, I looked at him and I said, yeah, I'm buying this guy's getting me a suit. And the thing is, bro, for some reason, for them, it feels like a makeover, the retailers. So it has to be a gay person or extremely, like, extroverted girl. They feel like they're in, like, a, you know, what's it called? Like, what's the show where it's, like, Transform Me? Like, you know what? That's like extreme makeovers.
Yeah.
For them, as soon as they see someone like me,
you're like a doll that they can dress up and like make you look pretty.
That's what it is for them, bro.
What the fuck?
Because no one switched on to that's what I'm telling you. So when you see me dressed in the 3-piece, and I'll put the photo back here so they can see how fly I look, it was because of that. So the guy goes, okay, and then he goes, we're gonna
this looks so good on you.
Yeah. He goes, no. He didn't do that. He goes, what color we going for? I said, listen, straight up, my colors are blue, green, grey, black, and navy blue. Those are my colors.
Would you wear a green suit?
I would, yeah. So what I did was when I was in South Korea, I went to another zesty thing I did. I went to a color place. Where they test your colors.
Oh yeah, nah, that's
they
not
match
zesty.
your
It's
a bit weird. It's a bit
bro.
like so. What they do is they literally take pictures of you, see your skin tone and everything, and they say to you, these are the best colors that look good on you.
They compliment your skin.
Yeah,
or whatever,
they compliment your skin. So I did that. You know what I mean?
So now you know your colors.
So I know my colors. Okay. I know what to wear, what I'll look good in, what I'm pushing it in. I can wear pink even, guys. Like I can actually. That was one of the colors. That was one of the colors that they said is like it's alright on you too. So anyways, the guy goes, yeah, okay. And he, by the way, he was South American. Shout out to South Americans, cuz the government's giving them visas, cuz, and keep sending them through. There's so many South Americans now, cuz, and keep sending them through. They're just the nicest people, bro. They're unbelievable. Anyways, the guy goes and we do a whole outfit thing. This guy, as I'm I'm chucking on this shirt, this, that. He's going, hey, I put four more colors here. He puts them outside ready. And then we went through it and we found that grey suit.
And he came with the 3-piece, yeah. He came with
the 3-piece. He goes, look,
unbelievable.
He goes, if you want to go with, I'm gonna try to do my South American gay accent.
Yeah.
If you want to go with black shirt, we're not wearing the vest. He goes, we're not wearing the vest.
Okay.
But if we're gonna go with 3-piece, we have to go white shirt. I said, yeah, let's go 3-piece white shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the South American guy that took care of Rayvo over the weekend.
Shout out to him, bro.
He was looking absolutely 10 out of 10.
Unbelievable.
No Diddy, mate, no homo, but
yeah, that was my form of self-care. What other forms of self-care? Probably, gym, read. And even, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, just watching shows, bro. Like, just like watching a movie, kicking back. Lately, even
taking a minute for yourself, or an
hour
or whatever.
Yeah, I did that. So even sometimes just playing games, bro. I did that last night, bro. I was just like, bro, I'm so drained. I got my first week, I got a bit of time off. Yeah. I'm like, let me just play some games, bro. And I just played games that night at home and just kicked back.
So even like that, for your annual leave that you took from work, was that like you weren't going anywhere or anything? You just felt like you needed 2 weeks off or what?
Yeah, I just need time off.
So
bro.
That's what I mean, like having a sense for yourself to be like, you know what, I just need time off. That's it. Not everything has a reason or you're going somewhere or something, you know. So
I think this is the first time I've taken annual leave and not gone anywhere, like a stretch of annual leave this long.
Yeah, because normally you're a traveler, yeah.
Yeah, normally I would. I'm not gonna lie, I was skimming through Skyscanner, bro. I was skimming.
Seeing what's out there, yeah.
Bro, I was looking at flights. I'm like, bro, I can go to America right now for like $600 one way.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I'll go Hawaii for a week and then fly from Hawaii to like I was gonna go to California and then Austin, Texas, and then New York, and then come around the other way. So go through the center of America and then come back. But I was like,
within these 2 weeks, you're gonna do all that?
Yeah. No. I would have made it 3 weeks. I would have just told work, hey, let me make it 3 weeks.
Make an additional week.
But I just said I wanted to stay here, bro. I was just like, bro, let me just stay, bro. Kick back here.
I hear you on that one.
But yeah, man, that's probably my form of self-care. Let's go to the next one. What's the worst nightmare you had and the best dream you had?
Best nightmare, bro. I'll be honest, I don't really recall my dreams, bro. Like, it's gonna sound weird, but like I'll wake up I know I had a nightmare because you wake up like in sweats or whatever, but I can't recollect what happened, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a subconscious thing and whatever, but when I'm asleep. There's no recollection of anything. I'll go to sleep and I wake up, you know. Yeah. Pretty boring now that I say it out loud. It kind of sounds boring, bro. But
so you can't recall none of your dreams?
Nah, man. Like, I'll wake up sometimes in a good mood, and I'm guessing that's because I had a mad dream. Yeah. Or I wake up in the sweat sometime and just like tripping out from a nightmare. But if you would have asked me what they were or what I saw, I wouldn't be able to tell you, bro.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, well, like,
Damn, bro.
yeah, you're pretty
Boring.
unique,
So,
bro.
like, you're telling me 8 hours a day, cause you just clunked out, just blank.
Yeah, bro. Just pick up where I left off and then just go straight back to it, pretty much.
So you don't have dreams at all, like nothing.
Nah,
You can't
man.
recall. You probably do have
always
dreams.
No, I
but you
always
can't-
have this conversation. I don't think I actually have dreams, bro. Like, I think I just sleep and I wake up, you know, and then just pick up where I left off and then just carry on. It's pretty dull, like when I actually
Yeah,
sleep,
bro.
What about you? Do you have dreams and nightmares? And
Yeah, I do.
Can you
but-
recollect them? Obviously.
No, I do. I recollect them. Like, I'll think about it for like my first 30 minutes of the day. I'm thinking about my dreams. But guys, let's go back to that.
That's mad, bro.
Yeah, no.
What?
Hey, listen, Kaz. So you're
got
telling me,
FOMO, Kaz.
you're telling me straight up for 8 hours a day, you're just nothing.
Cold, bro. Cold, man. Yeah. I always have this conversation and I
How
try
about
to
this-
ask for tips. People say, what is that tea that they have? Chamomile tea and shit.
Mm.
Doesn't work for me, bro.
Do you, when you, I was gonna say when you, like, just to say you're not, you're just chilling. You're nothing. You're just still at a moment, just awake. Do you have thoughts?
Of course, yeah.
You don't like just go like, no thinking. Like, are you always constantly thinking?
Yeah, I tend to be thinking pretty much all
All
time.
day.
Sometimes
Okay, yeah.
less than others.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
more than whatever, but yeah.
Because there was this fact that stat that apparently like a number of people in the percentage of people, and it was pretty high, don't like just, some people can just, you know, like guys just chill at the couch and just even nothing's on TV, nothing. You're just staring at just, you know how some guys just do that. And then their girls be like, what are you thinking about? And they literally say nothing.
They genuinely mean nothing.
Nothing, yeah. Like I was thinking maybe, are you
Fuck,
those
that's
people like that you can just sit down and be like, and nothing is just coming.
Nah, but to be honest, I wish that kind of sounds peaceful if you think about it,
Yeah.
right? You can just
Yeah.
switch off your mind, you know? But nah,
Mm.
man, to be honest, I do have my thoughts during the day when I'm
Yeah.
awake and conscious, but when I'm asleep, bro,
Yeah.
sleeping is for sleeping, bro. Tell me about you, because I actually, you know, I feel like I'm missing
the
now,
worst
bro.
dream I remember having was, bro, like, I remember it was like 17, I think 16, 17 years old. And I remember just, bro, I was falling off a cliff and I was holding on. And I'm watching people fall off the cliff. And
Fuck.
everyone's like, bro, I'm telling you, people are jumping off the cliff, like falling off the cliff, I mean. And how about this? All the people that fell off the cliff weren't the best people.
So you knew who they were? Like
Yeah,
in real
yeah,
life
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. Like
Fuck.
I remember then it was like they weren't the best people, and
Fuck.
bro, I don't know what I was like, yo,
Is it a sign or something?
it was.
bro?
I'm like, yo, is
Fuck.
this a sign to cut him off? Is this a sign to tell him leg it? And that's what it was, bro. That's it. Those people ended up. They're not in my life.
Do you,
Guys.
do you wake
Not
up?
cutting them off, but like they weren't the best people. That's what it was. They weren't good people.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But when you woke up, did you have like the sweats, or was it like one of those, like you just
I
caught
just
your breath
yeah,
and
yeah.
you woke up
No,
type
no
shit?
I didn't do those gasps when I wake up. I just like
Yeah.
wake up like suddenly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So you're quick to snap out of it.
Yeah, but that's probably like the craziest dream. I don't know. The best dream I've probably had was just like, bro, let me keep it 100 with you. Most of
Yeah.
my dreams is like me fly, like just dragons,
Okay, yeah.
dragons. Some guy doing a wheelie on a motorbike past me. It's just random.
Random,
like,
yeah.
I can't like. I can remember the dreams. I'm like, bro, that's so random. Why? Ambulance drives past me, and then drives into the sky. It's just random dreams, like, stuff like that.
But
So
you,
it's not the best, but it's just like,
but how would you say that's a good dream? Like, do you wake up feeling happy or something, or like?
yeah, I'd probably
Okay.
say like those dreams are like I'm like, yo, that was a vibe.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I had a good sleep. If
Yeah.
I'm having like bare of those dreams, like sometimes I even recall my dream before the dream. Like you know, you have a dream, but then you have another dream. Do you know what I'm saying?
you
Like
speak it to a non-dreamer. So say it
okay,
again.
so,
So you have a
for
dream.
example, let's
yeah?
just say I'm sleeping. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a dream.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a dream. Then he goes blank for a while. I don't know what's going on in there. And then before I wake up, something new, another whole dream.
Bro, that is
Like,
crazy. We
like
have people
chapter
having
2, yeah.
two dreams before I
Yeah.
even get my first, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what is this shit?
You don't
guys?
get that?
No, bro, I don't even get one dream,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
You're telling
sure.
me I have two. I get a halfway break in the middle. What is this shit, guys?
Guys, yeah, I get like an
Crazy.
ad break, Kaz, brother. Straight ad break for like 4 hours. That's the REM sleep. I don't know what it is. Maybe REM sleep or whatever. And then I get another dream.
That's mad, wallah.
And
That's actually crazy.
and I'm telling you, two complete different storylines.
Yeah, like no correlation to the two. Yeah. Fuck, yeah. I gotta work it out, man. I need to get on my dream game, man, because this is a bit FOMO, cuz.
All right, hey, listen. We'll do this topic quickly. This one was sent by a div. She said it's a very old trend. It went trending for a while, a couple months ago, and I remember seeing. Look, I saw the trend, and I'm like, should we talk about this? And I just skipped past it.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really comfortable speaking about it. I just don't like speaking about things about girls when there's no girls here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? Like on the episode. You know what I mean? You need a couple of female perspectives and stuff. But one of the Deep sent it through, and I'm like, cause if a Deep sending, she said she wants to see what we think about it, and I said, you know what? Why not? So it was a trending question, and it was for women. And would you rather be stuck in a forest with a bear or a man? Yeah. And the reason why this trend went crazy is most girls were saying bear. They'd rather be with a bear than a man.
Come on, man. Come on.
To be honest, it does. It sends alarming. It sends alarms out because it's saying that women don't feel safe around men nowadays, or in general. I don't know how they perceived it, but they're saying they don't feel safe around men.
Bro, that's crazy.
What do you got to say?
Honestly, I didn't know it was a trend. Number one, number two, I would say you gotta be pretty like. You must come from a pretty bad experience with men to say that you'd rather be stuck in a forest with a bear, bro. You know, because bears kill people. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I'm even explaining this, but you get what I'm trying to say? Like, why would you rather be trapped with a bear? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
it's crazy. Why are we even having this conversation, bro?
No,
obviously you want to be stuck with.
No, what they're saying is the bear is like, for example, they're saying they'd rather be with a bear that's gonna be instinctive. Obviously, let's just say the bear does attack you, and sometimes generally bears don't attack. You know that there's
I've seen some videos saying, of those.
If it's brown, hit the ground. If it's black, fight back. If it's white,
you're alright.
No.
Racist that shit.
If it's white, good night.
No way.
Yeah, bear saying.
So which one was the safe one? The brown one.
I don't know how I remember this. Yeah, if it's Kazi, I'm telling you.
This guy knows a lot about random shit.
You know when you get told something and it just hits the back of the brain and just stays there for some reason it just
comes when you need it.
It's so good when you have a podcast because you can just bring up random facts. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. And I said it pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So which one is the one that's so good?
White is polar bears. See you later. They will track you. They're the craziest ones.
Yeah.
The black ones, so they're saying if you just scream and just make extreme intimidating noises,
you have a chance.
They'll tend to run away, like move away. And if it's brown, just stay on the ground and don't move. It'll sniff you and then move off. Okay.
So that's a good point. So to the lady who asked the question, would you rather be stuck with a brown bear, a black bear, or a polar bear? And from what
no, she didn't say. They didn't say that. They just said bear in general.
Based on what you just told me, why would you want to be stuck with a bear? Either way, you get me? Men aren't that bad, cuz. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Like, what would you rather? This maybe I'm looking into it
pretty
too deep,
much.
But why would you want to be stuck with a bear in the forest for any of those reasons? You get me?
To be honest, I think what happens is from this, from the answers that were received, a lot of women are saying it's not necessarily that the bears are scary or whatever. It's the fact that women don't feel safe around men. That's the main thing that's raised.
That's the point they're trying to get at.
That's the point they're trying to get at by saying this stuff. It's like and then what this trend really did was it got people to start contemplating and be like, okay, do women actually feel this unsafe around men?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's true.
And
what do you think, bro? Let's see. What do you think about that question? Like,
okay, generally when girls,
honestly, honest.
Let me keep it 100, cuz.
Yeah.
I'll keep it 100, bro. The thieves know I don't lie.
That's it. He's a good, honest man.
On the real, women, obviously, there is an issue with this. Women don't feel safe around men generally. You even hear about nights out and all of these things.
Yeah, okay.
There's a big issue like with guys and
doing weird shit.
It's the one-off, to be honest, bro. The problem is that one guy ruins it for a lot of men. In that one night, the girl might be walking, some guy comes and gives her a little smack, you know what I mean? Not smacking the behind.
Okay.
Gives a little tap.
Yeah,
and from that she goes but she ran she probably, let's just say in the day, went past 150 men. But that one man made her feel unsafe. So that's her. She remembers that from the night. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Most of the time.
Yeah.
Guys are not bad. Like generally, guys are not bad, bro. Like
off the top, I can't think of any. Like
from the majority of men, it's the 4%, 3% even, you can say, that ruin it. You know what I mean? And make women feel unsafe. Generally, guys are there to protect. Like they're happy to protect. They're happy to, they want women to feel comfortable. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair point.
So when you see this and when you see girls are saying, "Hey, I don't feel safe," it's like, okay, brother, these girls don't feel safe, bro. Like there is an issue with safety, and at the same time, I even say, times and place too. Like there's times where there's not the best people are gonna be out. Like at 3 a.m. the best men are not out.
Yeah, so if you're walking in the mains on the 3 a.m. on a Saturday
It's still
night
a guy. It's still a guy issue. The thing is, a lot of people when that happens, they go, "Why was she out then?" You know what I mean?
No.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. A lot of guys go, "So why was she out there?" It's her fault for being outside. Or what's it called? What do they also say? What was she wearing? Like they say that stuff.
Like they had an input to what
like it had an input to what
happened.
happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is not the case.
It's not the case. You know what I mean? That guy's sick and he wanted to cause harm. You know.
And let's be honest, there are people who are a bit cooked out there in the world to do. You know.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing all these like documentaries nowadays. Like one thing I realize, girls love to watch like like kidnapping shit or like Jeffrey Dahmer type of you know.
Yeah.
So
Jeffrey Dahmer was getting love letters, bro.
Yes, that's cooked, cuz.
Yeah, when he was locked up.
That's crazy.
Love letters.
That's
but
crazy.
yeah, like for example, jump in the frame, for the middle one as well. You can, yeah. But yeah, man. Look, when it comes to stuff like that, I understand why girls don't feel safe. Yeah. But at the same time, cuz the bear's a bear, bro. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm scared of bears. There was a couple that I think they were doing, what were they? They were like camping or something in the forest, yeah. And I remember hearing this when I was on the internet one time. I was like 3-4 years ago. The couple, a bear came to them, and they were recording a video, yeah. And cuz the video cuts out anyways. The bear attacks them. Cuz you can hear the bear eating them and kill, like literally while they're dying. You can hear them screaming. And getting their organs eaten, like the bear's eating them, and you can hear the audio. Kazi, it's the most horrible sound I've ever heard in my life, and he takes out the guy and the girl.
Yeah, see, when you hear stuff like that, bro, it can't be that bad to be stuck with a man, cause I don't think a man will get to that level. But like, this is what I'm trying to say about man. Like, this is a dragged question, bro.
That's why. No. When I heard that, I'm telling you, I am terrified of bears.
Yes,
it's the scariest sound I've there's a scream before death. Imagine you're getting tortured. Torture.
You don't die straight away.
They were literally getting. They're feeling it happen to them before they get killed. Like the bear doesn't just
fuck that
chew on their throat and just think it just.
Have you seen the what is it called, the Kazakhstani people?
Yeah, the hugging the bears and tackling them.
But they're full wrestling.
And
put like a gangster ass song in the background, like the shoot or something. You know? Yeah. Crazy, cuz.
Nah, the thing is, hey, look, the issue is it is an issue.
Yeah.
That women don't feel safe. But at the same time, guys, if a woman does get attacked by if she's going there, she knows at least the bear's acting on instinct. I think that's what they're saying out of it.
Okay.
They're saying, cuz if the man ends up, if they're in a forest, a man's gonna do something, let's just say, and he's gonna do it consciously. This one's acting on instinct.
More sick. Yeah. Okay. I think I
so she said a lot of girls are saying they'll take the risk of being with a bear. With a chance of surviving, not a creep, just a man in general.
Yeah.
And that's, I say the odds are not that high. I think, to be honest, I think it's a pretty dumb thing to say the bear, because I think, look, you're probably going to, with the stats, you're probably going to get a normal man.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be like, yo, we're in the forest, let's escape. I don't think he's going to be like, all right, this is my time to pull my moves. I think, guys, if you're
I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah. What's up, baby? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the guy's gonna be like, all right, let's get out of here. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be his main goal.
Intention,
intention. Whereas the bear's gonna be like, yeah, let me eat.
Yeah.
You know, 100%. So I think it's a dumb question.
I get the joke now that I understand you're trying to say, like, the unsafe around men and whatever.
Do you think this does raise an issue, or do you think it's just a dumb question that?
I think there's creeps definitely out there, but come on now, you're just pulling legs by trying to say you'd rather be with a bear than a man. I get the intent behind what you're trying to say, but I don't think that's a serious question.
I think even the guy was asking. I think because it was like a street question.
Yeah.
I think the guy was just asking for the lols, bro,
and
he just
serious with it.
Swung the other way.
See, that's what I mean.
That's the problem.
If you'd rather be stuck with a bear than be stuck with someone like Rayvo, like, you know what I mean? You must be pretty far off, but it's not that bad. It's not a bad bloke.
To be honest, I think if I'm stuck with a girl with a Forrest, Kaz, we're both done for, because I don't know how to start a fire.
Yeah, that's what she'll come in clutch, brother. Who said, you never know, she might know how to start a fire.
Yeah, hopefully she knows how to start a fire.
Or she might fight the bear off instead of you or whatever.
Yeah, that's true, actually, get her to tackle the bear. But
crazy.
Yeah, man, it's a good question. It raises alarm. But you know what? Next time we get a girl on, we'll
Ask the same question. I
want to see what the Deeves think. What about the Deeves? I reckon the Deeves will tell us. Would you feel safe with Rayvo or a Damo in the forest?
Yeah, 100%.
Or a bear?
100%.
And see what they think.
If they say bear, might just show them the door, mate.
Nah, if the Deeves say bear, we got to do some self-reflecting as a channel.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
And it's time for your favorite segment. You're sitting at home, you're on a diet, you're craving something you haven't eaten in 3 days because you've overtaken your amount of calories for the week, and you're just starving. So you're here to watch us for one of our favorite segments. Does it hit?
No Diddy.
Yeah. So, hey, the last time we had someone from Tapped In, we had Ayub Africa, and he was absolutely shocked by how good the food was, and we're hoping it continues. So this time we've gotten the famous A1 Bakery.
Yes, sir.
A1 Bakery is a franchise now, I believe. I think it started in Sydney Road, Brunswick.
Yeah, originally.
You know, I'll tell you something crazy. I think it was their 30th birthday or the 25th birthday. I was their first customer.
Actual.
I was the first customer of the day. So what I normally do is after Fajr, I'll normally go there. If I'm with I used to get the boys. We used to go there and then do a workout. Or do a workout and then go to A1 Bakery.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we just go to A1 Bakery, you know. And if we're feeling a bit lazy, we just go straight
I like
there.
the honesty there, brother.
You know what I mean? Sometimes if I don't feel like doing bicep curls at 6 a.m. in the morning, we just go straight to A1 Bakery.
Can't go wrong, wallah.
So we go to A1 Bakery, and I was the first customer, and the girl goes, "Congratulations, you're the first customer." I'm like, "Do I get anything free?" She goes, "Nah." She just said, "Congratulations."
Well done for coming here for so long, eh?
So this is what we got from A1 Bakery. Let me go through the...
It's my favorite part of the show too. You know,
this is
when
the
I heard
best.
about the opportunity to jump on, I was like,
What are
you guys doing? Does it hit? All right,
of course,
I'm coming through.
So we got the chicken tawuk platter. We got a falafel pizza and a cheese pie. So to be honest, I get other stuff like the laham ajin and all of that. The cheese pie I get as well. But we want to try something different. These are things I've never tried at A1 Bakery.
I've had the cheese pie though.
The cheese pie I've had, yeah. So I haven't had the falafel pizza and the chicken tawuk platter. But let's give it a go. We'll go with the cheese pie because this is a standard one. Rip it in half.
Yeah, brother.
This is a standard cheese pie. So I think it's like halloumi cheese or something, isn't it? And they wrap it in a pastry. Yeah. So this is how it looks.
Yes, sir.
Just a cheese pie. Give that a go.
Bismillah. Guys, I reckon it goes hard, bro.
This is
Same
one
as
thing.
always.
This is one thing that I'm telling you, I've been there since I was a kid at A1 Bakery. I used to have an auntie that lived in Brunswick. And I used to always go there. Whenever we go to a house, we go to A1 Bakery. And I swear this cheese pie just tastes the same all the time. All right.
What do you rate in it? What do you rate at the end?
Nah, I'll rate it now. I'm giving it a straight 7.5 out of 10. Consistent, great, soft. If you're getting it fresh, it's unbelievable. 7.5 out of 10 for the cheese pie. What are you giving it?
I'm gonna go 7, bro.
7?
Yeah, I think I've had it a fair few times, you know, and I think it just hits more when it's like real hot, you know.
But what would you judge it? So you say
honestly, like texture 7.
Yeah.
Taste is good. But I'm not someone that gives out high numbers too easily, you know what I mean?
You're not like Ayub African.
Nah, that's why
10,
I said,
10,
you know,
10.
Yeah, nah.
Guys, your homeboy was over the moon about the chips. He eats the chips. 10. I'm like, bro,
just relax. We're just getting started, brother. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna give that 7?
7,
yeah,
7 and a 7.5.
Okay. Next we got the what was it called? Chicken tawuk platter.
Yeah, chicken what?
Tawuk, I think.
Tawuk,
Yeah, some Arab word. So this one is a variety. So it's like a Lebanese bread with chicken. It comes with some chips, some pickles, and what's the green one, the red thing?
I don't know. I always avoid that. I'm not gonna lie.
You
bro.
don't have that?
Nah.
It's a bit salty.
Salty, yeah.
Is it beetroot?
Beetroot?
Beetroot. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's
Nah, it's not.
It's an acquired.
We've got word from the boys that it's not, mate.
We got word from our cameraman that it's not, and it also comes with like a garlic sauce.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix, a bit of a Lebanese mix.
Yeah, brother.
Huh? A turnip.
Turnip.
Is it a turnip?
We've just got word from the cameraman that it's
we got
actually
a
called
contribution
turnip,
from our cameraman that likes to be known as the unknown, and he's saying it's a turnip. All right.
Something like that. Yeah, we'll find out.
All right. What do you want to? You want to go with the?
I reckon we'll start with the chips first. Bismillah.
Okay, let's go chips.
Some garlic sauce on your shit.
I'm gonna go straight.
Bismillah.
Standard chips.
Nah, brother, you have to have it with the sauce. Well. That garlic sauce, brother, I'll give it a rating for itself.
That's a
Good, yeah?
no. That garlic sauce is strong. Like,
That's nice, cuz we're like.
you like it?
The sauce itself, I'll give it like an 8, 9, bro.
I think it's too.
100%.
It's. This is gonna sound dumb, but it tastes too much like garlic. It's strong.
I get what you mean. Especially kebab sauces and shit. They're not as garlicky.
It's not as garlicky as this. It's more creamier. That's a heavy garlic.
For the one time, bro.
Let's go with the. Are you down to try the pickles and that? What did you call it again? A tulip? Can you just fact check that one while we're having it? Suss it out. Go on the A1 and see what it's called. Just write chicken tawuk on Google. See what it is. It's the red one, yeah? Because I know the green one's pickles. Let's go. Do you like eating this
I'll
stuff?
do the pickles and I'll do it one time for talking trophies. I'll eat the turnip or whatever it's called. We'll find out.
Pickles? I like a bit of pickles. Turnips? Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, but I would normally recommend it with something else. You know what I mean?
You can't have it straight.
a plain Jane as it is. You have to have like chips maybe, but not bad.
Let's give the turnips a try.
Yeah, Roger. Oh, but I don't know, man.
It's salty. Is that vinegar?
That's a live reaction right there. You can't make this up.
That's strong, but it's good, man.
Well, nah, I'm out to pass on that one, bro.
Yeah?
No,
All
not
right.
that good, bro.
You go grab one. I'll grab one. You want to suss it out? Right, so we got the chicken wrap here.
This looks pretty standard Lebanese bread. Yeah.
Standard liver bread. Are you going to go for a dip?
I need my garlic sauce, brother.
Are you going to dip in the garlic sauce? I'm going to go as well.
Garlic
Dip in the
goes
garlic. Let's give it a go. Standard. Nothing special. Chicken's not overly seasoned. It's not crazy.
Some pretty generic chicken, eh?
It's pretty standard. I love Lebanese bread. Lebanese bread is nice.
Can't go wrong, yeah.
You can't go wrong with it. And I love how it just creeped into Australia. The Lebanese bread. It just creeped into
And
Australia.
you find it everywhere. Aldi, Woolies, you know?
Anywhere now. It's a very convenient bread to have. Overall, the chicken tawuk platter, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Nothing crazy. I think it's chips were very mid. I think even that sauce was good. Too garlicky for me. I love turnips and the pickles. I think they're all right. I think they look. To be honest, I think they're more. They're just for culture. Like
Yeah.
this more. It's just
Traditional dish.
it's just a traditional dish. I think.
Yeah.
I like it, but I'm just saying I don't think other people would like it. Like you guys all clearly had a funny reaction to both of it. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 for the chicken tawuk platter, because even the wrap was just a very standard wrap. The
You
chicken
make
was
that at home,
seasoned.
yeah? You get
Like, I
Lebanese
can make
bread,
that, yeah.
put some
Like,
chicken in that shit, you know? But
Yeah,
then again,
6.5.
I would have said the same, 6.5, but just on the garlic sauce, I'll give it a 7. Overall.
Yeah,
Trust
is
me.
the garlic sauce that
If
good
you,
for you?
If you like garlic, you'll know what I'm talking about when you get it, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, then probably get the same reaction.
It's not that I don't like it. I think it's just very average. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And it was just too garlicky. All right,
like he slaps.
let's go with the last one. I've never had this before. So everything except the cheese pie is something we've never had before. It's a falafel pizza. Can you show that to the middle camera? Because it's so big. Look at that. Like you'd think the Italians didn't know what they were doing with it. Like the Lebanese came and just said, let's show you how to make a pizza.
But the same ingredients, brother. It's just the same.
Bro, it's a salad, bro. This is a straight. Cause if I went to my local kebab shop, they'd give me that salad. Like they'd say when the guy asks you, do you want bloody lettuce, tomato, onions? They literally chucked it on the pizza. Like I wanted it.
And pickles and bloody
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Have you ever had falafel on a pizza, or you normally have it in the wrap? Yeah.
Huh?
Have you ever had like a falafel on a pizza, or you have it in a wrap?
I've never had it. This is my first time. Is it your first time?
Yeah, brother. First time.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I'm not a fan of the tomatoes, G.
Oh yeah. All right, that's a full pizza. I'm gonna get the tomatoes because I'm a fan, and I hope I don't have an allergic reaction because this stuff looks a bit sus.
What do you have allergies to?
I'm gonna, have I informed the viewers? Have I informed the Deves and Davies? I didn't tell them yet. Yeah, keep it like that.
They're gonna start coming at you with
Yeah,
that.
they're gonna start piffing stuff at me. Wait, look at this. Like, this is not a pizza. This is a salad with bread. This is just. It's just. All right, let's give this a go before it falls apart.
Took the whole slice down before you took a bite, bro. Hold there.
Guys,
Honest.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it a straight buck. All the Italians on Lygon Street need to go and bloody do a protest out the front
Of A1.
because there shouldn't be no such thing called the falafel pizza. This is something. This is something. I'll tell you straight up. This is something. Some white hipster,
It's made
28 girl.
up. Custom order.
Yeah, I think so because I don't believe the Lebanese people do this. I've
No.
never. That doesn't look like an Arab dish.
No.
That looks like us. You just like the person that eats that seems like a 28-year-old white girl
From
doing an
Brunswick.
arts degree.
Yep.
Just finished protesting for veganism.
Yep.
And is catching the tram home. Stops past A1, gets a falafel pizza.
Yep.
Grabs that and eats that at home. And then before she goes to her doctor to tell her she's got low iron, low calcium, low vitamins and everything. Because that is an absolute howler.
Yeah, man, she's different, mate. She is.
I'm giving that a straight 3.5 out of 10.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn, that's harsh, cuz.
I'm telling you. Like, no, it's not that. I could eat that.
What are you saying,
I'll have that. Like, look, once the camera's cut, I'm smashing that down.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna.
I'm smashing that pizza down. But what I'm saying is, for our viewers, I'm giving it a score. Because this is not about, Does It Hit's all about rating the food.
Okay.
That is a 3.5 out of 10. Like, if you tell any other people to have this, they'll be like, yeah, this is average.
Yeah.
Like, this is something you eat on a diet. Like,
Nah, even diets can
even that's pushing the
hit
diet.
more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
What are you giving it?
Bro, I kind of like the pickles. You know, I said that that'd be nice with something to have together. That was what it was, you know. So on that note, it was okay.
Don't change your score if
But
you want.
brother, you know, all
No,
that
no,
negative
no,
energy,
no.
brother,
Hey,
take my
hey,
numbers,
take
yeah.
my negative energy away. What are you thinking?
I'd give it a 5. Obviously,
Nah, be honest. Give it before the negative stuff.
I'll tell you why I'd say 5, because if I went into A1,
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest to order that. There's so many other things that they have on the menu that's better. But your order got mixed up. You ended up with that. Not a big deal, cuz. I'd still sync that, bro. No worries.
If they gave me that, I'm walking straight up to the counter and I'm asking, can I speak to the manager, please?
Yeah, yeah.
Straight up.
Maybe
And I'm getting a refund and they're going to give me another pizza.
I think that could make it better. You know, put a bit of sauce on it, a bit less of the
Maybe a
lettuce.
sauce, yeah.
Make it a bit more like a
It was
pizza.
just a salad pizza.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
that, you can't have that on a pizza, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro. I can't
Not-
wait for
not
our
this
cameraman
time.
to try it.
I know A1 hits normally, so, you know,
Yeah.
it was sad to say it was about 5 out of 10, but.
Yeah. Nah, 3.5.
Sorry,
for me.
guys.
But
Yeah.
overall, look at this. Because I've been A1 and I'm a loyal customer of A1. And I don't want him to bloody when I'll go there next time.
Cancel.
Actually, let me cut that out. Because that was so rude. I don't want him to bloody get dirty at me, kick me out of the shop when I come there next time.
Yeah.
But overall, I'll give him. Look, I'm gonna do a very special occasion where I give him a score of what I believe they generally are, and then what this order was. What I generally believe A1 Bakery is a good 7 out of 10. Consistent, good. After this order, I'm giving him a 6. So this order, the order we got now, is a 6 out of 10. But generally, I believe I'll give him a 7.5. So, but from this A1 Bakery, 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10.
6.5 or
Yeah.
7.5?
6.5 out of 10.
6.5
From
out of
this
10.
order, yeah.
I'm gonna go 7. I was pretty fond of the garlic sauce.
Yeah.
Everything else was pretty mid.
But-
But if you go there for like a
the
meat and
sauce
cheese,
is a dip, but it's a side.
nah, but something, you know, there's like garlic sauce from the kebab shop.
Yeah.
It's just pretty like, you can almost pass it for mayonnaise with a little bit of
Yeah,
garlic.
yeah,
But then you
yeah.
have this is like some real crushed garlic, like,
Yeah.
proper tasting shit, you know. So for that, I'd say 7, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they can take a 7 from
Shout
me.
shout out A1 Bakery. Check them out. They're a good. There's a lot of hippies there nowadays. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a bit gentrified.
Mhm.
Back in the days, you'd go in there, they just full of
All the
migrants,
uncles and stuff.
uncles kicking back.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit more gentrified.
But actually, before we let go of A1, if you do go there, get like a sujuk pizza or like a meat and cheese with a bit of lemon. Them two like probably
Lemon
up
chili.
there.
You
Yeah,
know what
they're
I
up
do
there
when
in
I
the
go
rank,
there?
man.
I get the cheese pie
Yeah.
and I get a meat pizza and I put them together and I eat it like that.
Yeah, see.
That's nice. That's
That's
very
mad,
good.
actually.
Yeah, shout out A1 Bakery.
Yeah, shout out A1.
That was a good feed. And we're back and we're full. I'm not gonna lie, even though I was hating on the food, I smashed as much as I can down and it went down.
Yes.
Look, let's jump over to the next one. Look, I hate talking about stuff like this, but you know what you gotta do? You gotta do what you gotta do when you're running a potty.
Absolutely.
So there's a girl that's gone trending lately the last 2 weeks. I was gonna mention it last week, but I'm like, nah. So one of the Daves messaged me actually and said, hey, listen, can you talk about the Hawk 2
Spit
girl?
on that day.
Yeah. And he said not necessarily about the girl, talking about, he said for you as a content creator, how would you feel about, because you have a channel and you used to do things, we used to do a lot of word on the streets and we might bring it back. But like, for example, if someone did get big off your channel like that, and how would you capitalize on it? Because if you think about it, no one, I don't even know what channel he was on that she said it. I just know that that girl, she's big from that and she got popular from that. So yeah, bro, I want to talk about it as a content creators. And for example, even with you, would you put stuff like that into, if let's just say you did street videos, is this the kind of, for example, if you get interactions like this a lot. We used to, when we did Word on the Street, people think Word on the Street was wild. The stuff I made Weibo cut out is like crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, you like a lot of the stuff we cut out, bro, girls would come at you like saying some reckless stuff. And it's not really our cup of tea of content, you know what I mean? Like, look, we do, as crazy as it sounds, Deves and Davies, we have boundaries.
Yeah.
We do have boundaries. And Word on the Street was crazy, cuz like,
What was that like in the city, like Friday night or some shit?
The craziest one would probably be Paran. We saw some wild stuff. We saw a punch-on breakout, like about a breakout, and we interviewed the guy straight after the punch-on.
No way.
That's it.
How'd you feel after the fight?
Weibo was just crapping bricks, guys.
That's crazy.
He was we're giving it to his life, but yeah, but like, there's a lot of stuff we filmed. For example, guys coming saying some reckless stuff. Girls even, bro. The girls one thing girls do. Guys are like, unless the guy's really lit, who'll come. But girls love talking, grabbing a microphone and talking with them. Guys, sometimes you just feel like Santa Claus. Then I felt like Santa Claus when I was.
coming through.
I felt like Santa Claus when I was doing the Word on the Street because all I was seeing was hose.
All I was expecting that.
But now, like for example, they'd come and they'd say, "Hey, we want to talk," and blah blah. They'll say stuff, and it's just reckless. And I'm like, "Yo, to be honest, I'll tell you, cut that out, cut this, keep this in, cut that out." And they'd say, even Weibo would push me, but like, "Come on, bro, we need good content." Some of the stuff I let slide. You know what I mean? I'll be like, "All right, we can let this in. That's okay. That's not that bad. That one's bad. Not putting that in." And let's talk about firstly content restrictions. How do you feel about it? For example, what's your What's your limits? What's your I'm not putting this in and stuff. Yeah.
That's a good question, bro. Because at Tapped In, we have this thing where it's like everybody's accountable for what they say. You get me? So if I say some out of pocket shit that ends up going the wrong way on the internet, that's got nothing to do with the platform itself. It's about the individual. But when you're doing like outside interviews and stuff, it just depends, bro. Like we haven't done any like street interviews or anything like that. But if I did, I don't know, bro. It's one of those things you have to just find out when you're in the moment, you know. But like Hawk 2 or spit on that thing, probably not, bro. That'll probably be a miss for us, you know.
Yeah.
Probably not, but I don't know. You've been out there before, so tell us like, what do you think would be the?
There's a lot of stuff we
What's the limit you'd get to before you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like over sexualization from guys and girls. Guys come and they'll be like, they'll say some reckless stuff about girls, and what they're gonna do. For example, some guy, like I remember, I think it was a couple or something. The guy's like, yeah, I'm better in my girl, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm not putting that in.
Yeah.
There was even one time it was like a, what's it called? What is it called when it's like the girls have like a bachelorette party?
Yeah, they're all dressed up and
they're
stuff.
all dressed up and stuff,
yeah.
and the girls were like doing some reckless stuff. White girls are wild. The whiteys, they love
snow bunnies, man.
Snow bunnies love having fun. So,
Crazy.
and there was one time, I think it was a Paran one. I mean, on Chapel Street. The girls came and they had like straw like dicks or something, and I was just like, bro, I'm like, and then they wanted to interview hard, and I was like, I'm like, all right, let's interview them, and then they just started like, bro, the girls were like literally like trying to touch me. I'm like, yo, chill, you know what I mean? Like, there's a limit, you know what I mean? I'm like, look, we're having fun, but like, don't touch. Like, I don't like getting touched like that.
Personal
like,
space, yeah.
I like personal space. I have my area, you know what I mean? And then so we cut a lot of the stuff out from that. That's a perfect example. We cut a lot of that. We put a few things in, but we cut out a lot of stuff. And even the stuff that kept in, I was like, Weber, don't put it in. We was like, come on, bro, we need to. Like, literally, it took Weber half a day to convince me. I'm like, all right, we can put that in there.
So did that end up running?
We put one of the bits in it. Yeah, the girls, like, they were like trying to put on my, like, okay, and I was like, oh, you could see me clearly, like, trying to move back. Yeah. And then Weber's like, all right, we'll put it in. I'm like, all right, we'll put it in.
When the camera's off, you're like, come here, bro.
Yeah. when the camera is off, I'm like, sorry, where's my invitation to the wedding?
Where's the bachelor party at? Shit. Nah, honestly, cuz I agree with you on that. Like, hypersexualized stuff or like acts of doing weird shit, I probably wouldn't. But if someone's saying some outrageous stuff, I'll probably let it run, bro. Because at the end of the day, he's entitled or she's entitled to whatever she said. So it wouldn't really fall back on the platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Would you allow them to say some reckless shit?
When he's saying reckless stuff, yeah, but like, if it's too, the sexual stuff is like, that's not my cup of tea, you know what I mean? Or content that I'm trying to put out there. But in America, there is no like filter.
They probably prefer that shit because everyone's trying to go viral. They don't really care about the content that they're putting out. They just want to be like famous.
And even with the girl, for example, the Hawk 2 girl, she's like, I don't want to be known as that. Like, no one knows her name.
Yeah.
She just did an interview. No one even knows her name.
She can't be saying I don't want to be famous. It's too late now, brother.
Yeah.
The whole world, bro.
The whole world's talking about her, yeah, man. And they love her in America because America, they love that stuff. The guys especially, they're just sharing it. Guys on the internet are wild, bro. They'll share stuff like that all day.
The comment sections are more funnier than the
the comments carry hard, bro. But yeah, so that's probably my limit when it comes to content like that. If someone did make a video like that, how would I capitalize on it? Just probably sharing it. One thing we used to do is like put like talking trophies on it. So
they try and steal
watermark
the watermark. Yeah,
we do that, but we stopped doing the watermark thing. Yeah, bro. Probably I'll just keep sharing. I'd probably just post it, put the watermark on if I know it's gonna be a hit, and let it run.
When you repost it, just say home of the. So like for example, if it was the Hawk Tour girl, you'd be like home of the original.
Oh yeah,
video. Like you
something like that. Yeah.
To get the monetizing or like the engagement back.
Yeah.
To your platform.
To the platform. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's pretty hard to.
But I think that stuff is like that stuff is funny, bro. The girls, there was a laugh at the girls having a. One moment, yeah. Like for example, I realized with other races, black people, Asians, South Americans, and Dunyas, when they're out, no cameras on me.
Yeah. They don't want to be They don't want to be documenting their nights out. And shit, yeah.
In comparison to like,
which I like, to be honest. I like a bit of like I wouldn't say like she has no self-respect, but you know when they have that respect for themselves, that they don't want to be out there seen in
I think it's like because straight up, cuz migrants are scared of their parents.
Yeah.
Because you know if a video like that, if African mum saw, imagine it was an African girl that said that, and an African mum saw that, she's deporting her daughter straight back to the motherland, getting her married to some random far cousin, that nigga, and you're staying there, you're not coming back.
You can hawk to in the middle of nowhere, but like that shit, bro. Hawk to, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. America's a funny place, bro. But hey, we should bring back the word on the street videos. We took a break from it.
You should, man.
It was a bit intense, bro. That's the thing, cause it's not a. The video is 9 minutes or 10 minutes of the word on the streets, but we're there for like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, it's a shift. So
it basically it takes some time out of your week.
It's a whole night. We literally prepare like 3 weeks before. But it's good, bro,
because like the podcast setting is still good, but like doing a little bit different to the average.
It shows personality.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I think we're very limited here as a podcast. Like seeing how we interact. This is us interacting with people. We might get a guest on interacting with you, me and Damian. But when you go out there and you see how we act
completely different
in the streets, we're not completely. We're very
like
us.
you're more like you're more outspoken.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like it's not an easy thing, bro. You gotta have a personality for it too.
Yeah.
And you gotta be on your toes, man. You can't be you gotta be on your toes, ready for capturing any moment. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy.
We tried it at a footy game one time. I remember it was Bulldogs versus Demons or something. You know, we tried it. Like I tried to do a bit of like interviewing and stuff. Honestly, it's just not my cup of tea, bro. I like the table settings, you know, because you can ask the real questions to get the real answers. Everyone out is more like just like energetic, static, just trying to have a good time, you know. But yeah,
but you see, us when we do word on the street, it's not just like, it's like maybe like 7 of us. We bring friends along as well.
Okay,
because
so they
love it. It's a night thing. It's like it's like we're going out to record people going out.
Yeah, okay.
That's what we do. You know what I mean? And we just have a laugh and just, you meet people, and it's good promo for the channel too, because people be like, they're interested. They're like, hey, even if they're not like on the camera, they'll come past. They're like, oh, what's the channel? And
get some subscribers right then and there.
Dead set, bro. They'll subscribe to your channel, bro. Yeah. And a lot of them stick around, bro. So and you can see that, like, I'll literally see, like, for example, this person followed us this night, and all the people that followed us from that night, and then you'd see like 4 or 5 months later, they're still liking the posts. And so
you're attached to that memory of that night. They went out. They might have had a good night. You know, if I met these guys along the way. You know what I mean? So that's the thing.
Let's jump over to the next one. This one's big. It's happening around the world, bro. Like, we don't see it as much in Australia. Oh, we do a bit actually, but it's massive in Europe and America, and it's immigration, bro. And there's a lot of elections happening around the world. Obviously, the US elections are probably the most highlighted one, Joe Biden versus Trump. But also, then you got, like, in Europe, there's France, there's the English, the English UK election just happened recently. And the biggest thing that is mentioned is immigration. You know?
What are they saying? They're saying that they want to put a stop.
Everything is stopping the immigrations. Everything's about stopping immigrations, cutting the numbers down. We had this big thing in Australia where Stop the Boats campaign, if you can remember that back in the days. The Liberal Party were running that a lot. Scott Morrison took a lot of pride. Like, that was a lot of his campaign back in the days. And what they did was, it is a bit inhumane by putting people on Christmas Island.
Yeah.
You know how they do that? So that because they don't technically stop into Australia, they can put them there and they're just detained there for years and take some ages to get processed.
And it's like a jailhouse, the way they're set up and shit,
Yeah, and there was a lot of, like, mental health issues and stuff like that. But it did stop that flood of immigration that was happening. You know what I mean? And a lot of Aussies jumped on that, saying a lot of Aussies jumped on Stop the Boat. A lot of
taking our jobs, man. All that. Yeah, fair enough.
Let's talk about immigration, bro. What from an Australian perspective, obviously we're from immigrant backgrounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
How do you feel? How do you think that West is West approaching it correctly? And
I think it's funny, bro, because they tend to accept it when it suits them. So if there's a new sports star, for an example, if there's like someone that's become famous in a sports or as an athlete, then they'll embrace it and they'll be like, oh, Aussies own this and this and this. But when it's like some negative shit, or when it's like the news or something bad happening, they'll tend to be like, you know, in the comment section, they'll be like, oh, go back to your own country, or
deport them.
Yeah, you guys stealing our work. This is the future of our lawyers and our doctors and stuff like that.
Like the Spaniard video.
Like the Spaniard video, perfect example, you know. So I think it's just, well, I don't think you should turn everybody back and put all this Christmas Island and all that stuff. I think within reason it should be justified and it should be explained.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it'd be pretty funny if we turn around and we started saying, nah, like, you know what I mean? We start agreeing with it and start saying that they should all be stuck on a detention island. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's ironic. You know
okay, with me, I see it as immigration's one thing where if you're boosting the economy, you're getting more people with jobs and stuff like that. I'm 100% for it, man. The thing is, look, Australia is a great country. My parents came here as refugees, and they in aims to because they were in a war-torn country, in aims to come here and give their kids the best possible life. That's what it is. Get them an education, and they can get a good job and a career, and then they can start a family of their own. Yeah, that's the plan. That was always the plan for the. That's the thought the government has. That's the reason why we come here. Yeah. But then I'm gonna be straight up, man, and it might sound. People be like, oh my God, hot take, whatever. Why is he saying this?
How dare you say that?
Uncle Ruckus. But for example, if someone does come to Australia and they, for example, their kids and they raise kids here, and their kids are like, yo, they don't even. How do I say this? A lot of people do. I see people have this mentality. This is not my country. They're born here. They live there their whole lives. They've never seen their motherland. No, Australia's not my country. Blah blah blah, and they claim
the place that they originate. Like
their parents are from.
Yeah.
As their home. And there's no acknowledgement or appreciation to the country. Then I'm like, hey, listen, you got to have a time to self-reflect and look into this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bring your culture, bring the beauty of your culture and enjoy it, but as well as loving this country and appreciating this country.
And embracing it for what it's worth,
But the thing is, it's not like you got to be thankful that you're here. It's not that. I was born here. I have all the rights of an Australian. Let me say that straight, I have all the rights as an Australian citizen of this country. I contribute. I pay taxes. I studied here.
Do you vote?
That's one thing I don't do.
No way.
I don't vote.
You don't vote?
That's the only thing I don't do.
You pay the fine? They send you
No, because I never registered, to be honest.
And Rayvo's hacks.
I never registered as a kid. But I'll tell you something, because the only reason why I don't vote is because the lines, bro, is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember
all the schools and shit.
I don't know why when I was 18, and I just remembered the memory of like my dad going out to vote and it taking him like 4.5 hours of his day.
Stressful as,
just waiting in line. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
But I love the political system in Australia, and I love taking the piss out of it.
You watch it, but you won't partake in it.
I watch it from the sidelines, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But besides that, I do pay my taxes. I don't do no dodgy.
He's a law-abiding citizen here.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. Never been arrested. Got no criminal records.
That's it,
mate. The police, the last time the police had an interaction with me, mate, was in the bloody booze bus driving past, and I've only done that once in my life. I've only drove past a booze bus once in my life.
Like got stopped at one?
Got stopped and
no way.
I've only once.
Far out, you got lucky, cuz.
Yeah,
bro.
I never do. But yeah, man,
only once.
Yeah, man, mate, come on, mate.
You're a good man, mate.
You gotta jump on ways.
That's why, nigga. That's the only reason why.
But that's what I'm saying. Back to what I was saying is like, that's where you gotta be like, okay, listen, start reflecting as an immigrant. Like, hey, yo, you're coming to this country, contribute as much as you can.
Yep.
And I'm all for it. Australia's a great country, and obviously now, when you do hear about immigration and stuff, it's mainly far right.
Yep.
And they're like pushing this hate narrative and stuff. And it's like, oh, Australia's not how it used to be.
Make Australia great again.
Make Australia great again. All these people are coming to this country and stuff. Look, you'll see like photos of, I see it a lot on Twitter. I jumped back on Twitter recently, like 2 weeks ago. You see it a lot where it's like, they take a picture of a place. No Aussie in sight. Have you seen those videos? Like, no whites in sight. And it's just all like, for example, people of color waiting at train stations. For example, you know how they have bus replacements and everyone at the train station is like of ethnic race.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they'll go tweet that stuff.
That's
and
great.
they have these pages where they tweet. I heard a rumor, and I read through it, and I read through some threads where far right pages, a lot of these far right groups, whatever, they actually pay bots. Bloody exporting your work to bots in China, you dogs.
Wow.
But what they do is they'll think bots to make posts and like comment and stuff like that. Engagement on other ones to boost that stuff.
Yeah, because it's not. I don't think it's a popular opinion to have shit like that going. You know, so it makes sense that they have to get bots to. I feel like a lot of these unpopular pages do that kind of stuff, man. They fake their engagement or they fake their numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they that's what I heard, and I'm like, yo, that's so. The far right groups are doing it hard.
Brother, that's crazy. You're paying money from your own pocket to like cause.
Mate, and the money's going straight to China. So the far right groups here are paying the Chinese Communist Party.
Chinese always get paid in there. Yeah, they always get paid in there. But
yeah, for example, and a lot of these far right groups, there is a theory that goes around amongst them. It's called, I think it's a conspiracy theory, bro. I remember reading about this a couple years ago. It's called the replacement theory. So it's this thing that's pushed, and a lot of politicians do it. A lot in the Liberal Party, where it's this thought that white Australians are getting replaced. But I think the conspiracy theory is that white Australia. So the conspiracy theory is the elites of a country. I don't know if it's America or whatever. They're flooding the country in with immigrants of non-white background, so then that they can replace the whites and they get the votes. Obviously, like, so let's just say the Democrat Party. So right now there's a big border issue in America, right? they're seeing a lot where people are flooding through the south of the border into the country. And what they're saying is they believe that the Democrat Party, because when Trump was there, he said build a wall, blah blah blah, and he stopped. He did stop it a bit.
Yeah, slowed it down at least. Yeah.
He slowed it down.
Yeah.
So they're saying that Biden and stuff are letting these people into the country so that they can obviously they're gonna become citizens and they're gonna get the votes. They're gonna vote Democrat, obviously. You know,
so it's political strategy more than
they say it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy theory. But yeah, that's the big thing that's being pushed around and stuff. And a lot of white people are believing it in this country. Not like the far rights are pushing this agenda that they're getting replaced. Australia's becoming a non-white country, and these immigrants are coming here. They're taking over. And for example, like let's just say in Australia, it's like the Labor Party are pushing this so they can get the vote.
I mean, yeah, low key, like there is a lot of like Australia is pretty much built off multiculturalism. You know what I mean? So it might be a thing, bro. You know, I wouldn't be able to make that judgment. But where'd you read it, on Reddit or something?
On Reddit, yeah.
Yeah, Reddit's looking has some good shit on there, yeah.
It's
like,
random, yeah. You find like people just typing up stuff and
a
lot of people make anonymous accounts so they can just speak their minds and stuff like that. Yeah,
no judgment and stuff. Yeah. I don't know, man. In terms of like the politics side of it, I have no idea.
Yeah,
you'd probably be better to speak on it than me. But I think like this country is built off, you know, like I said, multiculturalism. So they, if that's what's happening, then they probably are gonna win the votes. If that's you know what I mean, how they're trying to do it. But I don't know, bro. Give us some insight.
I'll give you some insight.
Yeah, give us some
I'll say what I'll say what I gotta say. I say that Australia has become a better country with the introduction of immigrants, obviously, because one, the country's built, and look, two, there's a lot of stuff we enjoy. Like if you think about this year, back in the 90s, even the early 2000s, what time did shops close?
Like early as hell,
bro. Like 5 o'clock, bro. Coles would be closed. It happens in Perth and like.
Adelaide and stuff still
Adelaide still
early.
happens. But like in Victoria, New South Wales, things close. Like bro, Woolies closes at 11 now.
But I swear they used to be open till 12, bro.
Nah, man.
Nah?
I'm telling you, it's all
Maybe
recent, like over maybe the last 15 years or whatever. But obviously, it's because the population grew and people have jobs and everyone's doing the 9 to 5. There's people that are working night shifts and there's a lot of things that are being. A lot of service jobs are done by immigrants. You know what I mean? Factory jobs are done by immigrants.
Yeah.
Obviously, because they're trying to build themselves up, they're gonna set up a family, and then their kids will go to school and get a better education, and then get other jobs and move up. That's the plan of it, you know. Like for example, with my dad, he worked the lowest job so I can go to school,
study and stuff. Yeah.
And you know, all my siblings have gone through going through uni. We're all working. We're all contributing to this country.
Yep.
We're very like
engaged in
this country. And I'll tell you the truth. I'll give a shout out to my primary school, Errol Street, North Melbourne Primary School.
Yep.
Because that school was a very diverse school.
Yeah, I think I remember it being like that.
It was a very diverse school. It was one of the first schools that were like really diverse, every race. We used to have like a multicultural dinner. So like one night where everyone brings their dishes from their countries and stuff. And it was very embraced. I love those ones, it was very embraced. And what I found was because I went to that school, I make friends with any race. I don't judge. I never judge people based on like their ethnicity. I judge them based on character.
Yep.
That was a speech by Martin Luther King. I have a dream that
Rayvo's taking Martin Luther King's words.
My children are not. Was it judged on their judge on their content? Judge on their character, and not the color of their skin.
Yeah.
My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
But yeah, like I found myself like,
I
don't have an issue with any race. I have no hate towards any race. I'll make banter and stuff. But it's because I grew up in that environment where I was like, oh my God, this is such nice food. These are, oh my God, this is so cool. I like that outfit and I was exposed to that diversity. That's what multiculturalism is about. You know what I mean? Embracing others. I might not agree with everything people do. We might have our differences.
We can respect
we acknowledge our differences.
Yep.
And we respect it. And it's everyone to their own in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think going back to what you said before about how there's people who they don't identify as being Australian, but they're born and raised here, and this is all they know, you know? I saw a lot of that too growing up, bro. And I always say it's like, they say it like it's a bad thing to represent Australia. I always say you just need to find the new identity of your heritage, but being Australian. You get me? Like you have the Greeks, they'll say, "Oh, I'm Greek," but like last 3 generations we've been in Australia.
Yeah.
Then you have like, I'm not gonna say a specific culture, but there's people will come and they'll be like, nah, I'm not even Australian, bro. Like stuff this country. I'm this. But really, you're Australian. You're born here. You're raised here. You know, like that's all you know. So I think it's just about making the new identity of being of a background, but still being Australian at the end of the day too. But it's a very common parasite behavior that we see nowadays.
But also as well, for example, let's just say people that were born here, Aussies that were born here. Okay, I'm a black Australian. Yeah. And diversity does push for everyone come in, people of all races and all colors and all sexual orientations, whatever, be there. Like we're open to you. We will take you. We'll give you jobs equally and stuff like that.
Yep.
One thing I say is like, I'm a first generation Australian. Yeah. I'm a person of color as well. Yeah. Accept me, of course. But the thing is, don't think I'm gonna be you. Sorry. Don't think, like, don't think I'm gonna be someone with the same mentality as someone of a sixth generation Australian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have different beliefs. I have different culture, but I love the country and I respect everyone. But like, cause if I'm doing something different, it's not like, oh my God, what are they doing? Or if
how un-Australian of you.
How un-Australian of you. Or if I express different opinions. And that was said by, what's her name? The senator recently, the one that just left Labour Party.
Fatima
Payman.
Yeah.
She said that in one of the interviews. I was watching I think she was on like the One Part Network, and I wanted to suss it out.
Yeah.
I saw a video, it just popped up. I'm like, let me suss this out. And she said that, she's like, you want me for my diversity, but you want me to think like a sixth generation Anglo-Saxon Australian.
Yeah. It's like I said to you, when it suits them, they'll take on this whole culturally diverse. But then when it's like something that they don't agree with or they're not in line with, then it's all of a sudden like, oh nah, this and that. Second opinions and stuff like that. So.
It's not. It's both. You got to take both. You know what I mean? And have those discussions. It's true. Let's just say with her, she was talking about Palestine.
Yeah.
I'm an Australian. I love Australia. Yeah.
But still free Palestine all the way.
Yeah, I'm seeing Palestine. I'm like, that's pretty messed up over there. What's going on over there? And I do support Palestine. And Talking Trophies, we've always been saying that for years. You know what I mean? We're saying, hey, it's pretty messed up what's going on over there. And it's true. And if someone disagrees with me, and I do have friends that I went uni with that are from Israeli backgrounds. You know what I mean? I went uni with them. I studied with them. And I told them, I said, like, we've had this discussion on, like, they messaged me on DMs, said to me paragraphs and evidence, and you know how they do that.
Brother, please.
But but people all do that. People do that. Palestine side does that too. And guess what I said? I'm like, I don't reply with paragraphs firstly, but I had the discussion with them, and I'm like, yeah, I get you, but this is my opinion. And I'm like, and I'm like, I have no hate towards you. That's your opinion.
I just don't agree with.
I just don't agree with that.
Yeah. As long
that's
as
Australia, bro. That's what.
That's
Australia
how it should be. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I shouldn't be divided and hating someone because of a conflict over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I agree. No, you're right. You're right. There should be the space or the room for people to disagree respectfully, and no one has to think the same. Essentially, it's just about respecting each other's, lifestyles, and I think everyone should be able to live amongst each other. But at the same time, in no way do I believe that we all have to think the same or have the same views on stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, 50-50, man.
Yeah, 100%. But look, Australia is, as I always said, is the greatest country on earth.
Oh yeah, man. You can't go wrong with Australia, man. Are you serious?
You can't go wrong.
You can't, man. No way. We're true blues, brother.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm a straight true blue Aussie. I sing that national anthem with my hand on my heart.
Everyone acts like they don't know the lyrics. You're lying, but everyone in the world and their mum knows.
Every Monday we used to sing the school anthem, the national anthem at school.
Oh shit!
But yeah, over there, but there is an issue, man, in America and stuff, and it's a big thing. Like now, to get political votes, you got to say, hey, I'm gonna stop the border. I'm gonna control the borders, build the wall. For example, Donald Trump. That's like 40% of his campaign. He's like, I'm going to stop this illegal immigration. It is exaggerated to an extent, but like how they say, we're letting in criminals and terrorists and stuff like that. It is exaggerated because, look, most people trying to get into a country are trying to get a better life. Yeah. And if you see how, like, for example, let's just say Eritrea. If you see how life is in Eritrea, there's not much political freedom. We have one of the worst treatments to journalists in the world.
Yeah.
But there's more people leaving the country than there is inside the country.
Or coming,
That's an issue. Like, that's an issue back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing too, bro, because we're on an island, like Australia is a big ass island, we don't have the same amount or volume of immigration. See how Donald Trump says build a wall? It's because these guys could just walk across and they're in a whole different country, you know, where for us, you have to come by boat or by plane or something, you know, you can't just swim across, you know, and then end up on St Kilda Beach, for an example. It's not like that over here, you know, so that's probably why they have a bigger problem of immigration, because it's so much easier to
and especially wars breaking out, especially in like the Middle East and a lot in Africa as well. Don't forget, like they catch boats from like Morocco. They climb a massive. The Spanish government pays billions of dollars to Morocco to stop them. You know that there's fences, and you can see in between those fences, there's just piles of bodies just that fell.
That's crazy.
Trying to jump across.
What do they have to jump across? Is it like
it's like a fence, massive fence, barbed wire, then another fence, and then there's a gap between those fences, and then another fence, barbed wire, and then there's like police stopping them in between. Then there's another tower, and then they get into there. But once they land in there, they can seek asylum.
But you got to think how bad it must be for you, where you're coming from, to be willing to die, like to do that. You know what I mean? You got to think true, like that too. You know?
Yeah, bro. It's hard, man. Some countries, bro. It's hard, and I think, bro, over the years, bro, people flooded into the Persian Empire. People flooded into the Roman Empire.
It's not a new thing.
It's not a new thing, bro. To be honest, immigration has always been a thing around, man. People are always traveling to the biggest cities in the world to get a better life and hoping they can start something, bro. Live up the dream.
Or business or trade, something like that.
But shout out immigrants. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Are you Labour or
what, for voting?
Yeah, honest. You don't have to vote, but I'm saying, like, what do you agree with more? Put you on the hot spot on that one, yeah.
Nah. If I was to vote, I'll probably go Labour. Labour because
there's a bit of the Greens on the side.
Nah, the Greens are alright. The Greens are alright sometimes. Like when they want to be, they're alright. But I'd probably go Labour. That's probably I just always grew up around like seeing Kevin Rudd. I just loved Kevin Rudd. There was a little shambles when they had Kevin, Julia Gillard. Albanese is he's a bit how you going, but he does some things alright sometimes.
Not a fan, but yeah,
you're not
fair
a fan?
enough. No, I don't like Albanese.
But then there's the Liberal Party. I don't know. I didn't like John Howard because Kevin Rudd is a dud. John Howard is a coward.
Those who go around for so
Tony
long,
Abbott was a scumbag.
Tony Abbott.
That guy hates niggers.
Yeah.
That guy hates niggers. You could just tell that guy if he sees a nigger going for a walk in his area, he's calling the cops.
100%.
Scott Morrison's doing the same.
Yep. Times get tough, he goes to Hawaii.
Yeah. And who else is there? Scott Morrison's a coward. I already said that.
Yeah. Albertese is no good.
And then they got that. What's his name? Tim Dutton. Peter Dutton.
Yeah.
That guy looks like he's a member of like. Actually,
he's like ex-Navy. I reckon he's ex-Navy.
You could just tell this nigga hates niggas. He hates niggas. Yeah. That nigga hates niggas.
You know, they just have like a look on them.
They got that look like, go home.
Bloody niggers with the ER at the end, not even a nigga, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You can just tell, guys. But should we wrap it up there or what?
Anything else on the agenda, boss?
Nah, I don't got nothing else. What do you got to say?
Pretty much it. Nah, that's pretty much it, man.
Check out Zayd on Tapped In. They drop episodes when they can. Like they dropped our episode.
We up episode when we feel like it, bro.
You dropped mine. The Most Social one was great. I watched that one.
Yeah, thank you, bro. We got some more stuff coming up.
I love Abdi Black with the notepad. It just kills me.
Bro, you're like the third person to tell me about that, bro.
Nah. I said it on the episode. I'm like, Kaz, what's the notepad?
What is he writing down there? What could be so important?
What are you writing down?
Oh,
shit. I like that. He was asking good questions, bro. There was one question that it was like, I didn't agree with him about when he was challenging Most Social on like getting on degrees and why do you have to have a degree to get a job?
And he said normally it's a village that raises a child or something.
Yeah. And I didn't agree with him with that because I think when it comes to academics, it's not necessarily what academics shows is someone's ability to seek knowledge, meet deadlines with assignments, and then work under high-pressured situations, for example, exams and stuff like that. Yeah, that's why I think getting
and discipline too, bro. 3 years, sometimes 4 if you're slow, 5, 6. You know.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things there.
Yeah, man. So like getting education. That's why I was like, I think you do need a certificate to do it. And why jobs ask, did you get a certificate or you have a degree, just so they can get an idea of what kind of worker they're going to get. Obviously, you get like an academic transcript. You give them that and it shows, okay, this guy's a hard worker. He worked through uni and stuff. That's the only thing I disagreed with him on, but it was a good episode besides that, bro. Mo Social was a great guy, bro.
Yeah, well,
I saw him. I think I saw him last week, bro. He had some.
I think you saw him that day when we were recording too.
No. I'm saying after that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, bro. He had some great things to say about you too, Kaz.
Yeah, no, he's a real G, man. Shout out to Mo Social if you're watching, man.
Shout out Mo Social.
I'm gonna run it back.
Make sure you guys do subscribe, share this video around, run up them numbers, you alright. But check that Tapped In as well. They're doing their thing. We might do a video. We should do a collaboration. We wanted to do like a basketball competition.
100%.
We'll give these guys a smoke. Talking trophy boys.
You know what they say? When you're confident, you don't need to say it. So we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna let you have the hype talk,
but Zayd did a great job replacing Damian as a co-host.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm obviously not as good as Damian, so you're gonna have to just bear with me for this episode.
But we'll see. We'll see what the Deves and Davies think. Because if they enjoyed you on. Whenever we have, like, for example, let's just say Damian's away, because Damian does a lot of camps and stuff. Yeah. You know, we can get you co-hosting, interview, and then if we get a studio, we can start interviewing guests and stuff.
Or I could just steal Damian's seat,
steal Damian's spot.
So it's nice knowing you, mate. You can stay where you are. I got it from here, mate.
Yeah, so we'll see what the Deves and Davies say. It's all about the Deves and Davies. It's all about you guys.
That's it.
But besides, there was one... Davey, we got a variety of questions. One more Davey asked a question just before we leave.
You got to honor that, man.
I got to honor the thing. But he said growing past your friends in high school, and he said, do you have friends from high school? Let's quickly answer that. Are you still friends with people from high school?
Yeah, but actually am, yeah.
Yeah?
Not all of them, obviously, but yeah, still a handful of friends, yeah.
Yeah, and how do you find that? Do you find it's an easy transition? Or it's just like...
Yeah, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't have to be living the same life, but you can still maintain friendships. Yeah, you don't have to see them as much, but just as long as they're benefiting you or vice versa, it's nothing wrong with that, man.
Same as well, man. I got friends from high school. I'm pretty close with the boys. Every now and then have a chat, and I think social media makes it a bit easier, bro. You can just reply to a story and just...
Yeah, you don't see him as much as obviously
you don't see him as much. You'll see him once every 6 months, but just replying to them on a story and just congratulating them on a wedding or congratulating them on having a child or on a new job. Just still having that relationship, bro. But yeah, man, shout out high school friends, bro. It's very hard to keep in contact. I think this is going to be my 10-year reunion. So if they have a reunion, that'd be sick, bro.
Yeah, that's mad.
They don't do that in Australia, but that'd be sick if they
I think that's a big flex holding down friends for that duration of time, bro.
Like
10 years is gangster,
imagine walking in somewhere and just like dabbing up half the people because you're still in contact with them. And then it's like, yeah, bro. Like
10 years ago, we were chilling together.
10 years ago, chilling together. And not even that, like from year 7.
Oh, okay, so
you're more, man.
When you're like 12, 13, just starting out life,
and now
teenage
you're
life.
As grown men, and
everyone's in careers or jobs and shit like that. Yeah,
man, it's an interesting one, but yeah, hey, we answered your question.
Yeah,
but
man.
Besides that, enjoy your day, enjoy your night, stay humble, faith.